Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be a general reading and it's for Scorpio. Please bear in mind, I sound like a stuck record by now, but it's not going to resonate with all Scorpio people. You need to get your birth chart calculated and know what time of the day you were born, so that you can know where your sun, your new moon and your Venus placements are, because other readings might also be helpful if this one doesn't resonate. I also want to thank everyone who likes, who shares and who subscribes to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. To those who view, please come hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and come join my small community, okay? Anyway, Scorpio, when I meditated on your sign this morning, before I started the reading, I don't know how long this reading is going to take. Okay, I don't know how long this reading is going to take because there's so many things that came through. First of all, the reason why possibly is because my dad, passed on many years ago. He was a Scorpio. I grew up surrounded by Scorpios. Okay, so I know exactly the type of transformational energies that they carry with him, and because I grew up with Scorpios, okay, and I know exactly what to expect from Scorpios because I had the privilege to be surrounded by them. And I would say the privilege, it's an honor. It's an honor and a privilege to be surrounded and grow up in an environment with Scorpios because they are very intense, passionate individuals, and they have this intense compassion for their families, and they're very devoted, okay. And I would say I grew up in a bubble in that regard because they were very protective, okay. I grew up in a very protective, energetic bubble with my family because of the fact that they were Scorpios, most of them, okay. My dad and my mom and my brother, one of my brothers. Anyway, that being said, I think this gave me a very good insight into Scorpio energy and what they think and how they feel, etc. So Scorpio, you're a very intense Scorpio. You're a very passionate individual, okay? And I went to go study your astrology chart this morning when I worked out your chart and I studied your chart. The universe is telling you also to bring compassion and kindness because this is what your sign represents. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you have the ability to see the world and not pass judgment on people because you know exactly, because you possibly experienced a similar situation. Okay, so you have this emotional you can have this emotional reciprocity with other people because you understand them, okay. You understand the pain, etc. And it's almost like the universe is also telling you, if you want to assist a person in something, do it in a tactful way, to give them assistance in knowledge, if this is what they need, or a helping hand, but it has to be in a very compassionate way, in a very nurturing way, in a way that would be beneficial to this individual, okay, and not only beneficial to you, okay, because it's almost like sometimes Scorpio, you have the tendency, you do things for people, but you have this agenda, okay. You have a hidden agenda, almost like you want your whatever you do to be reciprocated, in other words. And if it's not reciprocated, if you don't get the attention that you give, there is some type of energy that seeps in that's not it's not beneficial, going to be beneficial for you or this person or these people, whoever you interact with, okay? It's like this individual has a fear of letting go of things as well. So like I said, I went to go study your chart, and what I saw was that Venus, bring compassion and kindness in your interactions today, okay? Because Venus is in Mars and it's syncing up in your most emotional and spiritual zones of your chart, okay? So this is a good time to be compassionate and come from a compassionate place, and not only now for today, but also in every interaction in the future, okay, that you have with people, okay? It's this person that I'm talking to, it comes across that these Scorpios or whoever I'm picking up, they could be very smothering in how they give their affection, or they could be smothering, okay? And they also have an issue of, it comes across strongly as an issue with reciprocity, but it's not you not giving, okay? It's not you not being able to give. It comes across as you not being able to receive, to be at the receiving end of something. And the universe is also telling you it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to trust people, it's okay to, okay, it's like this individual that I'm talking to, they love babying people and helping people, but they're not willing to step into that position where they are taken care of. Possibly, this is one scenario, okay? And the universe is telling you it's okay for you to also be pampered, okay? It's okay for you to also be pampered. Okay, so I'm talking to Scorpio North Node and South Node Taurus, okay? So this could explain a lot, because Taurus is very strong-willed. They wanting always to do things their way because they are earth sign. And they could be holding on to things or people and hoarding things out of fear that they might regret later on letting go of this thing. Okay, because they have this need, they feel they have this need for this, and they cannot be without this thing, whatever this might be. Okay, let's just see where this is going. I'm already 8 minutes in, okay? This will not resonate with all Scorpio people, okay? Drunk with love is what the universe is allowing to drunk with love. And by now you know you have to develop some type of understanding for something, okay? Whatever this might be. I don't know exactly what this is, but you need to develop understanding about something. Oh yes, the other thing that came through this song, I'm talking to, okay, Scorpios are renowned for being the very passionate sign of the zodiac, the very intense and passionate side of the zodiac, okay? And there's this song that popped up into my head, There Goes My Baby, okay, by Usher. So I don't know if this is relevant for anyone. This is why I picked up that this person could have a smothering energy, and they're not very, they don't want to be on the receiving end of something. I don't know what this might be. Okay, let's just see where this reading is going. Universe, what lessons and messages do you have today for Scorpio? Lessons and messages. This card wanted to flip, so let's take it. Could be that this individual holds on to, this person is hoarding. They're holding on to an energy or relationships or people, and it causes a stagnant energy. Okay. And this is in your North Node. This is something that you need to work on. Okay, Scorpio. This is something that could hold you back as well from progress and advancing yourself. Is if you hold on to energies that are not beneficial for you anymore. If it's time to let go of something, you need to let it go, because you're placing obstructions in your own way for your own personal growth. You're causing stagnation basically, okay, for yourself. Whatever I'm picking up, because like I said, it's Scorpio North Node, Taurus South Node, okay. Okay, so let's just start. Lessons and messages for Scorpio. That's upside down, sorry. Okay, so here's your reading. Page of Coins is at the bottom of the deck. The Page of Coins, like you know by now, pages are part of the court cards. It represents individuals, or it's always represented by a person or an energy that the universe brings in the form of a message to you in the form of an individual or a person. Okay, so this speaks of manifestations. This speaks of financial opportunities, the Page of Coins. So there could be some type of financial opportunity that's going to come onto your path. Okay. It's something new. It's definitely something new, and it's a new job or something to that effect. This is coming across strongly as a new job, a new financial opportunity that's going to come onto your path. But you're not in a receptive energy at the moment, Scorpio. It comes across strongly, Scorpio, that you are not in a receptive energy for this, because you are in a stagnant energy, and you're not allowing this whatever this is to come in. This something blocking you, basically. I don't know what this is. And like I said, yeah, I just want to show you the notes that I make. This is your notes that comes through. Okay, this is the astrology stuff that I worked out in your chart, that I studied your chart this morning. It says drunk with love, and by now you know my philosophy is drunk with understanding. Okay, so you need to develop some understanding about being receptive to something. You also need to develop compassion and understanding for something or someone. I don't know who. Okay. You start off the reading with a Lover's card. Let understanding lead you to freedom, says it. It says at the bottom of the card. So, let understanding, let love lift you to freedom. So, like I said, let understanding lift you to freedom. Okay. You need to understand something. You need to develop understanding for something. And it has something to do with your North Node. Your South Node in Taurus. Okay, and your North Node as well. Okay. You have both sides that you need to know. Your South Node is where you are. Your North Node is what you need to be and where you need to walk towards in order for you to attain your coins and abundance, etc. Okay? So your South Node is the energy that you're stuck in. It's the energy that you're stuck in, and the energy that you're currently stuck in, Scorpio, is your stronghold. Okay. You don't want to be receptive to something. The Lover's card is the first card, and it's the number 6 card. It speaks of partnerships, a choice that needs to be made, and it also speaks of working together in harmony with someone. Okay. I see this person is strong-willed. They have an issue with being receptive to something. Okay, they could be a very independent individual and they don't want to be receptive or dependent on anyone for anything. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. This strongly has to do with money. Okay, this has something to do with your coins and you standing in your own way of your coins there. King of Wands. You need to step into your King of Wands energy here. I think there's a huge opportunity waiting for you, Scorpio, but there's something inside of you that is holding you back, okay? Because the Ace of Pentacles speaks of abundance and prosperity. The one thing could be that you're not opening up to being receptive, okay? And the other thing is you're holding on to something that you should not be holding on to, and it causes a stagnation. I don't know what this is. Like I said, South Node in Taurus. And it's something that you need to let go of. It could be a fear that you might be needing this something at the end of the day. It could be a relationship. It could be a physical thing. Because if you're holding on to something, you're also hoarding something. It could be physical things that you're also hoarding. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. But there's definitely some great prosperity here also with the King of Wands. If you step into this position of the King of Wands, okay. Seven of Coins, as long as you develop this understanding of how the universal laws work. Seven of Coins and the King of Coins. These are very earthy energy here, a very solid energy. Okay. You need to maybe have a broader perspective with the Seven of Coins here. In the original tarot deck, the Seven of Coins is a man looking at what he accumulated. This card is represented differently. It's like the universe wants to tell you with the Seven of Coins, you need to have a broader perspective, create a bigger vision. Because it comes across as someone having tunnel vision, and this person they're not very open-minded to something. Okay, because they have this King of Coins energy inside of them, this very grounded Taurus energy, and this is represented by Taurus, by the way. Very set in their ways and strong-willed with the King of Coins. Okay, very earthy set energy. And this is what it causes. It causes the Eight of Cups. It causes the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is someone feeling disappointed, and this person withdraws themselves. They feel this person that I'm talking to could have an abandonment wound. Okay. This is possibly why they're holding on to energies, holding on to things, holding on to relationships, persons, people, stuff like that. It comes across as an abandonment wound that this person has, probably from their childhood. A parent. Usually when you have an abandonment wound, that stems from your childhood trauma that we all have to face at the end of the day as adults. Some abandonment wounds are because you lost a parent at an early age, okay? That's an abandonment wound. Or a parent left, or you never had any contact. For instance, you grew up in a single household, like your mother was a single mom, or you grew up with a single father and you never had a mother, or vice versa, okay? So there is an abandonment wound issue here, and this person is hoarding, okay, to relationships, to things. They could be surrounded by a lot of clutter, basically. It could even be mental clutter. It doesn't have to be necessarily physical clutter, but there's clutter here. And this person could escape to They could use some type of form of escapism. In this regard, here in this card, this person abuses alcohol. It's nothing, it's not, you know what? It's okay to indulge in certain things, but it doesn't come across as responsible indulging, okay? It comes across as excessiveness. Maybe, for instance, it doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be eating too. Say, for instance, some people, okay, if they experience emotional turmoil that they have to deal with, they eat. Okay, this is how they deal with it. They eat. Okay, so this could be what it, I don't know. I'm not saying this is the case. Okay, this is just an example that I'm making. Ace of Wands is the next card, and the Tower card. Scorpio, I don't know exactly, like I said, your South Node is in Taurus, is a set energy. There is a stagnant energy is holding you back. With this Ace of Wands, it's like the Tower card and the Ace of Wands, it's like, this is exactly what's coming through. This is first card and then this card. The Tower card speaks of imminent change, things, a change that's going to happen whether you want it or not. Whether you're going to choose it to make this change, it's still going to happen. But with the Ace of Wands, it's also speaking of this, and it's just like confirming this, okay? But it's also almost like the universe wants to tell you you can make this change before it happens and somehow control it, okay? Control this change, basically. You can control this change. In other words, you don't need to be caught off guard regarding this change. Whatever this change may be, because there's definitely something here that's going to happen, and it's regarding a new job, a new venture, but there's a block. It has something to do with someone not being receptive. This person is strong-willed. They want to do things their way. They're not willing to be receptive, to receive and understand that it's okay to also be pampered. This is everything that comes through, okay? There's a lot of stuff coming through here. Okay, sorry about that. My tummy's making a noise here. Okay, so Four of Swords and the Star card, Five of Swords and the Page of Cups is the next card. Okay, time out, Four of Swords. Like someone taking out time, reflecting, contemplating. It's almost like someone retreating and reevaluating things and relaxing. But it doesn't come across as like this. This is what this card usually means, the Four of Swords. This person is stagnant here. This is a stagnant energy today. It comes across as someone, this person is, with the force, this person is restless about something, okay? They're smoking, okay, but they're restless about something, and this is why they're smoking. It's a restless energy, like someone pacing up and down, and they're constantly smoking, and they're restless about something. And it's almost like they want to move, but they also not understanding as to why they're stuck. It comes across as a stuck energy, but this individual doesn't know why they're stuck. Okay. And it's a mental thing. It comes across strongly that this person is blocking something from themselves, whatever this might be. The Star card is the next card. The Star card speaks, it's a major arcana. It's the number 17 card. It speaks of renewal. It speaks of hope and clarity, miracles, having faith, being in the spotlight. It's like this is represented by Aquarius, okay? It's something that speaks of things that are transformational, and it happens in such a miraculous way that you cannot even explain it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's something that's going to be like a miracle, like a religious miracle. It just comes across as something. It's not represented by a person today. It's represented by an energy that wants to allow, the universe wants you to allow this energy to enter your life, but you're blocking it. Yeah, with the Five of Swords as well. You're blocking this energy, okay, because you're not receptive. You are strong-willed. You're not willing to be on the receiving end of this because you don't want to make yourself vulnerable in a certain regard. I don't know your psychology. I don't know you personally. I don't know who I'm talking to. But the universe is telling you, bring compassion and kindness into a situation or an interaction, and don't only see your perspective on things, because Venus is syncing up with Mars, and it's in your most emotional and spiritual zones. You are a Scorpio. You're supposed to ease into this feeling because you already like this. Okay. I don't know exactly what to tell you anymore. Okay, Page of Cups is the last card. You're very defensive regarding this, and you should be receptive, but you're not. Okay, Page of Cups is the last card. The Page of, like I said, pages are messengers, and this is strongly, the Page of Cups speaks strongly about beginnings. Okay, something creative. This could be a creative endeavor, or collaborating with someone on a creative endeavor, or whatever this might be, okay? And it could be very fulfilling to you at the end of the day. Give me a clarifier for this last card, please. Clarifier for this last card. Oh yes, this is beautiful. Celebration. This could be a very amazing outcome if you allow this. There's something stagnant that you're holding on to, and you should let it go. There's something new that wants to come in, something very fulfilling, something wonderful. And this is what the Four of Wands represents. The Four of Wands speaks of celebration, harmony, community, okay, and celebration. These people are holding wreaths and financial security and abundance. So I don't know exactly what the issue is here and what you are holding on to, but you're holding on to something and you're not receptive to something. Anyway, you know yourself, Scorpio. Please take care. I hope this reading was helpful. Love you guys. Bye.